Hello and welcome, YouTube friends, to this short video on ear training. And I'm talking ground zero ear training. I'm not getting into any fancy sight singing and transcribing and all those other great ways to develop your ear. I want to talk about some absolute basics. So let's get started. So first thing I want to share is just the concept of listening. And I do this with all my students, whether they're beginner level, intermediate, whatever it is, because I think as guitar players we're so quick to want to play something before actually listening and recognizing what music actually sounds like. And the first thing I always do is major and minor chords. As guitar players we spend a lot of time playing chords, but we do it based on finger shape rather than what do they sound like. And the way I learned it was major sounds happy, minor sounds sad. You can of course come up with your own words, but do a simple listening like this. Listen to your G major. Categorize it in your head. It sounds happy. I've heard some people say it sounds bright. Play a minor. Again, some people say sad or dark. You come up with your own descriptive words for that. But spend a lot of time doing that, just listening to major and minor chords. And then, you might be driving down the road, listening to the radio, and a song comes on, and you go, hey, I sound like a few major chords, and they had a minor chord come in there. It'll help you start recognizing chord progressions and these chord qualities or moods. And I would recommend, after you've gotten really familiar with majors and minors, add a dominant 7 in there somewhere. That sound. Compare them back to back. I'm going to go major, minor, dominant 7. Yeah, log those in your ear. What do these chords sound like? And that's it. Just listen, listen, listen. So that's the first thing I would recommend. The second thing is to listen to intervals, distance between two separate notes. Maybe, I was going to say maybe start with thirds, major third, and minor third. Some people recommend starting with octaves, fifths. They're very smooth sounding, perfect intervals. Start with whatever you want. That's my recommendation. Or one exercise I like doing to get your ears tuned up is I'll start with a major scale. In this case G major, and I'll just play from the root note or the tonic to each of the notes and listen. So what I mean by that is this. I'll go, I'm going root, major second, root, major second. I'll do that with every note of the scale, like this. And just listen how they sound by themselves, those distances, and then listen to them together harmonically. Go up and down the scale like that. And again, familiarize yourself with these intervals. And the third one is simple as well, and it's just matching individual notes with your voice. Be a great singer. It's about just internalizing any note. There it is. You might find yourself fishing for it a bit. That's okay. You want to, as long as your ear hears when you hit it. And so that's just 3 simple listening exercises you can do to help develop your musical ear. Hopefully that'll kind of catapult you forward and you get into more advanced stuff like transcribing, sight singing, and these types of things. Well, there it is. Short lesson on ear training. We'll see you next time.